Alright, hi everyone, how are y'all doing today? So today I wanted to talk specifically about my prom dress and where it's from and all the deets about it. So basically, when my prom first released a theme, they released as Tales Old as Time from Beauty and the Beast, and so I went Beauty and the Beast dress shopping for Belle, but the dresses looked very costumey. It looked very chandelier-ish also. And so later, a week later, I saw the Cinderella movie, the live action one, and I thought to myself, I was like, you know what, I want that dress. So I spent weeks and weeks looking up the dress, but it was just really skeptical because I didn't know the dress would look like how it does in the photo that I'm buying, because that tends to happen. Whenever you're ordering a dress online and if the dress looks fabulous, just know you're not getting that dress, you're getting an inspired replica of that dress. And so it took me forever, but then one day this company reached out to me and they were like, you know what? They were like, we love your videos, pick any dress from our website and we'll send it to you. And I was like, oh, alright. And it was like a bridal website, and I was like, you know what, there's no Cinderella dresses, however, I'll just settle for whatever she has, I'll pick it. And as I was scrolling, I noticed I saw one Cinderella dress, and then I saw another one, and then I saw another one, and there was just 3, I think. There's probably more, who knows. And so I sent her the 3 links, and I was like, which one can you get out to me sooner, because I was in a hurry and I needed the dress as soon as possible. And so she was like, I have this one in a US size too, I can get it out to you 10 days max, and you'll get it. And I was like, done. And so when it came home in the mail, I literally ditched class, and I was like, I have to go home, it's an emergency. When I opened the dress, I was just in love. It was gorgeous. It was this beautiful, it came like a tiny little bag. I don't know how it exploded out, but when it came out, I was like, how did this fit in a tiny little bag? It's magic. The dress was beautiful, I loved it. Everything was gorgeous. It fit me perfectly to my height, which was 5'2". However, it wasn't enough to make me gag. And so what I did was I got a crinoline cage to make it bigger, giving it more volume opposed to just looking dragged down, to get me. So I put the crinoline cage under, and I realized and I saw that the crinoline cage was like showing through. My cage was white, and so you could see the white fabric under the dress, so I had to spray paint it using fabric paint. And then I had to add tulle fabric to make some ruffles to it. So after I added some ruffles all on the end, it made the dress look bigger at the bottom. And I didn't want the whole, gown puffy like this. I want it more like a triangle. So after I did that, I went on to adjusting more things of the dress. For example, the ruffle. Now the ruffle just came very big around this area, and I did not like that. In the movie, it was pinched. That's what I did. I had to pinch the ruffle right here. So it goes from being big here, it pinches right here, and it ruffles out again at my arm, opposed to just being all one big ruffle. So after I did that, it was time for the fun part, which was the Swarovski crystals. Now I ordered not 1, but 10,000 Swarovski crystals online, and I placed that onto this dress, handmade individually by me. I did each crystal one at a time, and you guys, it was the most tedious thing I've ever done in my entire life. I spent a good 1 month adding the crystals, spending about 2 hours a day on the crystals, and I had 90210 playing on Netflix. So I was, just rhinestoning along while jamming to, So, I was just rhinestoning the dress. So, I was just adding the crystals and then watching 90210. So it was like, it was entertaining and working at the same time for me. So after I did that, I had a few of my friends actually come over, and I had them try it on because I didn't want to wear it. I was like, you know what, I can't work on it on myself, I need to work on it on someone else. So I had a few friends come over to try on the dresses, and I just made any adjustments that I saw was wrong. And yeah, and there was times where the cage was just not big enough, so I had to order a bigger cage, and it was a lot. But at the end of the day, I got the dress, and it was just like a few days before prom, like 2 or 3 days. I was still working on it, finding ways to make it even better. So that was the details on the dress. And the dress is, basically there's about 4 layers. There's 2 layers of silky smooth fabric. There's 2 layers of tulle, 1 glitter. Another layer of a fabric that's blue that is the color seal. There's a bunch of tulle under, and then there's another layer of fabric that way your leg isn't rubbing against it. So in total, there's about a lot of fabrics under this dress. Now, the best part is the glass slipper. Now, because this dress was not the longest dress, my heel couldn't be too tall. So I didn't know that. So I started decorating this one pair of shoes that I had. It was really tall, big platform heel. And when I saw the dress, I was like, I can't wear these heels. They're too big for the dress. So I had to look at my other pairs that I have, and I was actually throwing this pair out because it was just like black leather pumps. And I remember this was like the first pump pairs. This is like the first pump shoes that I ever owned with no platform, and they're the most comfortable shoes ever, and I was just gonna throw them out. and I thought, why don't I just make these into my glass slipper, and I tried them on and it fits perfectly with the dress. It doesn't drag, the shoe height was perfect for the dress. So basically the shoes has about ginormous Swarovski crystals, and on top of that, in between the cracks are 1,000 little crystals. So basically the shoes has big ass Swarovski crystals all around, gems actually, and in between the little crevices are small Swarovski crystals to hide the black leather. Honestly, I am so proud of how everything came out. Huge shout out to Tbdress for sponsoring this dress, and I am so excited to wear this on my prom day. If you have any comments or questions about this dress, comment them down below and I'll definitely respond and then do a video for you guys. A Q&A just for my dress. Anyways, that was all for this video about my prom dress. Don't forget to check out the vlog of when my prom comes. You'll see who my date is. I'm really excited to introduce you to her. And until my next video, bye guys.